Welcome, and this is episode 1 of what we're going to call the Weekend Warrior series. So, you know, both me and Garrett work full-time jobs, and a lot of times we're just like you, we're only allowed to get out on the weekends. So took an extended weekend, took Friday and Monday off of work, and tomorrow's opening day, Central California A-Zone tag. So picked that up this year, come up here for the first time to do that, and excited. It's July 10th and we're going hunting, so I mean, not very many people can say that. So it's hot though, so it's gonna be early mornings, do a little bit of walking stuff, maybe take a nap in the afternoon, and then back out in the evenings. So got here earlier this afternoon, set up tents, set up camp and everything like that, and then went and drove around because I haven't been back to this place in 10 plus years. So trying to re-familiarize myself with some spots and looking at some zones and getting a good idea where we want to start out in the morning. So I think we got a good game plan for the morning. Get a little walk in and try to come across a buck. So hopefully we can do that and get it going. But saw a good handful of deer tonight, so you know, not too bad. But now we're back at camp. We're gonna put the final touches on some stuff, getting everything organized. So that way, first day in the morning, we're ready to go, and then have some dinner and stuff. So stay tuned, and hopefully we can get one, huh? I don't know. I think we have a good chance. We'll see some deer, that's for sure. Now, if we can get close enough to them, let's see if that happens. So it's a hot, dry year. Like a lot of the Southwest, it's really dry, and hasn't been a whole lot of rain. So I think water is going to be key. So we might try to focus on some water spots in the mid-afternoons and everything. But we'll see how we do, and we're excited. So stay tuned.
All right, it's opening day. We're coming out. We're setting up on this field that we were watching last night. We saw a bunch of bucks on and other deer. So we're gonna skirt out here and try to set up on this field and sit and wait and see what we can see out there running around. But it's opening day, Raylan's first deer hunt, and hopefully we can make something happen. Alright, so we're all set up here on the edge of this big haystack that's out here. Looking into this field, set up on the corner of it. Spotted some deer, but they're way on the other side, probably 500-600 yards away from us. And they're out there just feeding in a little bit of the stubble stuff. There's a thick marine layer that's still socked in pretty good. So we're just gonna kind of wait it out here. We might take this fence line down, at least get up there with them in case they feed up towards the fence line or not. But we'll have to wait and see. There's another hunter in the field, kind of like down here from where we are. And yeah, we'll just have to kind of see how this goes. Hopefully we can get close to one. Well, we were making a move on that group of deer, and the guy that's in the field, we were talking to him. He saw, so he was trying to skirt around him and try to push him back towards us, but it didn't work, and we didn't make it to where we wanted to in time. Or if we were where we wanted to be, then it would have been a pretty good chance we could have got close. But I don't think it's dead out here. I think they might come back, or some other deer will come back. Yesterday afternoon when we were watching this spot, there was what looked like 3 groups of deer. So they were kind of spread out, separate amongst each group. So we're hoping that something will come back in here. So we're set up in the far corner, up against the fence line in the thick brush. There's game trails everywhere, and this place is beat down. So they're living in here. So we're hoping we can get one in here. It's gonna be a tight shot. It's gonna be a quick shot, that's for sure. There's a doe and a fawn at the far end of the field. When we were moving down here, they jumped back in the field, so I don't think it was that same group, but might give them confidence that there is other deer that is safe to come back out. So we're just gonna sit and wait for a good part of the morning. So he doesn't know what we are because he can't smell us. The wind's blowing at us right in our face, but he knows it's something bad. That's why he's hopping around like that.
He looks
He wants to get back over here somewhere. Just sitting here and of course not really paying a whole lot of attention. I look to my left and there's a deer walking towards us, and come to find out it was a spike, but he came to 28 yards and then just kind of looked at us and stuff, but he ended up taking off. He blew and took off to about 60, but then paced back and forth at 60, trying to figure out what we were. Couldn't figure it out because we got the wind in our face from where he came from. But deer starting to come back out in the field. On the other end, there's been a few deer popping in and out. There's 3 out there right now, but they're still a few hundred yards away. So I'm hoping we can get something to, all we need is a little bit bigger one to do the same thing that one just did. And we have a good chance of going on almost meat.
You've been finding ticks all over yourself.
Oh yeah, ticks are heavy. My tick count's gotta be over 10 right now. So
I've only got 1.
and she's only got 1 each. But pretty cool seeing that deer hunt. That's the closest you've been to a deer probably. Well, hunt, right? Yeah. So we just need a little bit bigger one to do that. Alright, hopefully it happens.
Well, we got out of there, out of that spot, and all the deer in the field kind of got blown out the backside. So I took the opportunity, get out of there, left, got back here to camp, ate some lunch and stuff, and now we're gonna go run out to Walmart and get some bug spray because I'm not doing that with those ticks again. So we're gonna go get some bug spray, and the mosquitoes have been pretty bad too. But yeah, we're gonna go out there, do that. It's starting to get warm, so we might take a little nap and then go out through the evening sit. So go probably sit that same field, try to get out there and catch one coming out in that field to eat. All right, so we're heading out for the evening sit. It's about 4 o'clock right now. We're gonna go sit out until dark. So we're gonna go and sit a different section of the field, and let's see, hopefully something will mosey on by us or come close enough for when we get the shot. All right, so took naps, got rested, got some tick spray, and now it's time to go. So all right, let's go. So, little update. We've been sitting here for a couple hours and just seen 3 does, and that's it. Come out in the field. They're still out there eating and stuff. 2 of the does came from the exact same little path, so that's good to know.
knowledge for next time. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm surprised. Yesterday, when we came in here, there were, yesterday we drove up the top of the hill and looked in here at about this time, and there was probably 20 plus deer in 3 separate groups. And I don't know if the pressure from today has really affected them that bad. There's a guy I know hunting this field also. He's been sitting it all day, or off and on, but there's been a handful of bucks in the field, but there's also been multiple people coming in here, so I don't know if they've pushed them out and it's really affected them that bad. I wouldn't have thought that opening day of archery, it would have affected them that bad. It made it to where no deer wanted to be back in the field, at least the bucks. So, we'll see. We still got 2 hours until dark. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe something will pop out. Not the best setup of where I want to be, but it's a good observation sit. And, you never know. There could be one that pops out right here by us off one of those trails.
Like the other 2.
Yeah, like the ones that did this morning. But, yeah, I think that's the plan, is to go sit that spot we did this morning.
Alright, so as you see, we're back at the truck and it's still daylight out, but there's probably about another 45 minutes of shoot time left. So, but we got on out of there. Some of the other guys in the field pushed all the deer back out. So, and this one was getting a little antsy and wanted to get up and get out of there. So, yeah, it's not that important to me. It's making her happy and making her enjoy it and stuff, so that she wants to do it more, and patience will come. I'm not even the best patient, so, but did get back to truck and got a text from one of the other guys I met last night in camp. He got a deer. Well, he shot one. He showed me a picture of a bloody arrow, so hopefully we'll be able to go and see what he got. And that's awesome. I'm glad somebody has some success. Didn't really see any bucks tonight. A lot of does. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if all the pressure inside of here pushed them all out and stuff, but we're gonna come back in here tomorrow morning.
I think the bucks are hiding.
The bucks are hiding, yeah. But we're gonna come back in here tomorrow morning and try it again. So, and see what we can do. We're gonna sit where we sat this morning again tomorrow morning. And hopefully, instead of a spike walking up on us, we have a little fork of horn or better, a little bit bigger buck walk up on us. So that'd be nice. That's the goal. So, but we're gonna get on out of here, and that's opening day of our 2021 deer hunt up here in the A zone. So I'm not counting as I'm counting as a success. We had a buck at 28 yards, just wasn't legal. We had that fawn at 25 yards, and then saw a bunch of deer. So, and saw some shooter bucks. It's just they wouldn't get close enough. So I think it's a success, and we'll try it again tomorrow. That's all we can try to do. All right, see you tomorrow. Well, welcome, and day 2 of our little hunt. So we're back down in that alfalfa field again. We're going to check it out and see if the deer are still in there, and try to make a move on them and get a little bit more quicker head start of going to where we were sitting, and all the deer took off to yesterday. So we're gonna go sit out there and then try that, and if that doesn't pan out, or if there's no deer out there, then we're gonna quickly get back in the truck. So we're gonna head to some new spots, a couple of spots that we looked at e-scouting and stuff, and try to check those out and see how those go. But hopefully we can get it done. Guy at camp yesterday that we met, he shot a nice little 2x2, so full horn, but good deer. Archery equipment and stuff. So, and that's about as big as these little blacktail are gonna get that are up here. So I mean, there's some big ones out there, but that's your average little 2x2. So we're gonna make it happen. So give it a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna probably get out of the truck and start moseying on to the field and see what we can see. All right, stay tuned.